Hey there, happy holidays. It's another little quickie iPhone video update. Wow, I've done a lot of swearing today. I finally managed to get down here and started dinking around with stuff, and I just kept knocking stuff over and all sorts of stuff. And my headphones were getting caught on things and yanking stuff out of the ground and all sorts of fun stuff. So there's a lot of swearing going on. So I've gotten through that, and now we're here. So essentially, I've done a few things. I've just, kind of tried to focus a little bit on some of the detail items and some of the organization stuff I needed to get going. And I thought I would go through that quickly with you guys, for whoever's watching, if anyone's watching. Um, so I got this new Modemo tram, which I really like. It runs really well. Unlike if we swing around, this other Modemo tram I got earlier does not run very well at all. Probably a difference in the engines. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, the other one really never ran well. So this one, out of the box, ran great. I was really happy with it. Um, so that's been fun. I think that's the only new item I've gotten recently as far as trains and stuff go. I was thinking about getting some additional stuff, but I'm holding off, mainly because of budgetary reasons. So let's see. Let's swing around here. Essentially, I put in, more of this wall between. Let's see if I can zoom in. Between the factory and everything else. That's where the wall is going to go. It's obvious I have not completed the scenery or painting. I'm still working on that stuff. I want to get everything kind of locked in before going through and doing more scenery at the moment. Nothing's really changed in the factory. I do have some little figure guys going. I just put them on plastic, and from a distance, if you come back here, you can see that you really can't see the plastic that much from a distance. So I'm okay with that. Also, some of this, you know, this stuff, little boxes and crates and things. Started putting that in as well. I found my military stuff, which is fun. So that will be part of my kaiju setup, my little giant monster that I'm gonna build. So I just drop those on the layout so I wouldn't lose them again. I have things falling off buildings and peeling, little stickers and things like that sticker there. So I have to go through and just hit it with something. I have to look it up. There's a sealant, like a clear sealant, you can slap on that stuff to secure it. That building has one sticking off too. I went through a bunch of different items for fencing for my shipping area, and I sat there and I looked at some styrene I had painted gray, and I said, "Well, that looks like a big fence." So at the bend here, I'm going to put another piece of styrene to make it look like an actual part, but I'm going with that for now for that area. Pretty happy with that. I dropped some more fence in. I just lifted up a bus with my headphones. Some more fencing in over there. It's just the standard Tomitech industrial fencing stuff, and left a gap so trucks can get in and out. So I'm okay with that for now. That's a good stopgap. I've been shifting some stuff around on my Shizuka section, and I'm close to being happy with it. Um, this is still a little weird in here. This needs to be addressed. I think it's just a matter of street markings would be great. And once this is all set, I also want to get proper sidewalks in, that's a huge effort as well. And I think I'm just going to go with styrene, painted styrene, for that. I think it's going to be the cheapest option, and it'll be the easiest. There's a bunch of different companies that make sidewalks, but I think they'll be fine. And then just looking at certain things like, these edges and things, that's on my list of things to address. So we'll get there too. But yeah, styrene works. All this is styrene. The ramp is styrene. This is styrene. I'm going to do a similar ramp, this guy, back here in this section. Um, and this will be a road. I cleared out. I had this restaurant, boom, here, but it wasn't giving me enough room here for roadway stuff. So that's going to be roadway, ramp, and so this will be, kind of where the road goes off to this road, which you don't see. I got my dad's place set here, and I think I showed you all that already. I did some scenery work here, I'm pretty happy with, and added some more foliage and the like. So all that's fine, but Shizuka's just been like a bane of my existence. And there's little things, like little dead sections like this section and this section. These guys were back over here. I kind of, I had it was another one of these guys, another market, which is this, without doing this kind of modification on it, it's just a big square. It was a big box and it was boring. And it was causing all sorts of issues back here. So I moved these guys up from this section back over here, put them here, took out the market, it's just gone. I'm thinking my bike parking that I want to do will go over here, perhaps. I'm going to look at some other city items that I could put in there to kind of make that look more realistic. And then, of course, all that stuff in the back, there's dead space back there. So some of these buildings might actually migrate back there. But what I'm getting is, because of the way the lights are set up, I'm trying to keep things kind of away from that area a little bit because of shadows in the background. So I'll see how that goes. Let's see, what else? What else? All the track needs to be cleaned. That's always fun. Everything else is kind of in stasis. Haven't really done anything here. I've done a lot of little figures. I have my little, police officer on his bike, and I've been doing more of that because the game plan is I have to put more figures on this guy as well. The game plan is to go through all the figures I have currently before buying additional figures. And I'm going to get some hero figures from places like Tomitech and Kato. And I'm also going to get some cheap knockoff figures that I can just drop in the background. They play nicely when they're in the background. Like, there's two little tiny figures back there. And when they're in the back, like, who cares? It's just, they look like, oh, they're people standing and talking. And so I think I've covered that enough. Again, I still need to go through and paint up the sidewalks back here, things of that nature. There's still some spacing issues going on here. This guy might need to move just to make more room for this road, because if they're renting trucks and stuff, they need some space to get things in and out, and currently it does not exist, and that's bothering me, so I'm going to fix that up. This factory area, I'm not sure if this is going to stay the way it is right now. There's some weird space issues going on, but again, with some road markings, I think it'll be great. And it's just a matter of figuring out how I'm going to get back there to actually do road markings. It's going to be interesting. All this kind of stuff is working out for the most part. Something is going to be going on here. I'm going to buy a little vacuum because I'm getting a lot of stuff. Oh, my daughter just walked in. I'm getting a lot of stuff kind of just kind of fluffing around here. So I got to get something to clean it up with. My daughter is pouting. She doesn't know what to do. Hello. I'm doing a video. Can you wave? You can come in if you want. So yeah, just working on little things here and there. And it's coming along. The holidays are going to be busy, but I'm going to see if I can get some time in here to kind of get some more stuff done. And play around with, getting little things done. Like, this area is going to be a little hero area of, some flowers and some kind of scene there and things like that. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm taking stock also of track detailing as well. There's some sloppy parts like that will be addressed as well. So yeah, there's a lot to do. My wife was like, what are you gonna do when you're done? Like, it's like, well, I'm not gonna be done for ages if I really detail this up the way I want to, and address some of these things. So I'm just taking it easy and kind of doing a little bit at a time, and it's still a lot of fun. So with that, I might get another video done between now and beginning of 2017. But if I don't, happy holidays. I hope all is well with you and yours. And thank you for watching.